Hey, this is Dan. You're listening to the All In Networker Podcast, and today is day one of 90 of the All In for 90 run that I am doing right now. So every single day for the next 90 days, I'm dropping a new episode, and I'm going to take you on this journey with me. So today's day one. Let's get started. All right. What is up? Dan is here, exhausted after day one of All In for 90. If you don't know what All In for 90 is, it's kind of the signature course that All In Networker has, and it's a complete step-by-step, day-by-day guide to doing a 90-day run within a home-based business. So every single day is something else for you to work on, just like little bite-sized things to make you better in the business, to make you better at your home-based business, whatever it is. I mean, all the way through. The first phase is really about belief and vision, and then we go into skills, and then we go into leadership, and it's all broken down to in a logical order that you build up to and you build through. And then by the end of it, you have this amazing story. So on the Facebook group yesterday, I talked about my goals a little bit with the 90-day run, and day one of All In for 90, since we are on day one, is all about vision. And where do you want to go? What do you want to do with the business? Where do you see yourself going? One of my favorite quotes I've ever heard is from one of the biggest all-time network marketers, Ed Mylett. He has a podcast where he talks about building big teams. And he had this one line in there that was, you need to have a dream so big, you got to have a vision so big that everybody else that you talk to can see their dreams within your dream. They can see their vision within your vision. And I just love that. It makes perfect sense. Now, I've never been short. You can ask anybody. You can ask my mom. You can ask anyone that knows me. I have never had a problem dreaming big and creating big, giant, massive visions for myself. So it's not a big... it doesn't seem hard to me to create a vision so much that I know a lot of people that I'm going to work with, they're going to do just fine when I work with them. So I was thinking about today, and, of course, today was all kinds of a cluster, like trying to get into the swing of the 90-day run. First day, the one thing I'm not going to compromise on, which, man, I wish, not I wish, but if it was 12 years ago and I didn't have kids yet, the 90-day run would certainly look a little bit different. But the one thing I'm not going to compromise on is certain family activities and kid sporting events. I'm not going to sacrifice those during this 90-day run. That's important to me that I'm there, and my son had a basketball tournament today, and I wanted to be there for that. But I still did it. I still woke up and worked on the first day, the first page one. I still got to write it in here. I'll do that after I get done recording this episode. But I was thinking about, the big vision. What do I want the big vision to be? And I know what I want that to be. I've got that a pretty clear picture in my mind. And there's some goals in there that I'm not ready to release publicly yet because I've got a few moving parts. But in the short run, I was thinking about what is my big vision just for the 90 days? What can I do within the 90 days? And some of the goals I have for that. And that's what I want to share here. And so for the first 30 days, about getting ramped up, my goal is 20 people building and working with me. So 20 people that are willing to do the opportunity. Now, I've got a lot of things that I'm working on and some really cool things that people can do. And I believe we have just a massive amount of opportunity. I believe I can get 20. 20 is going to be me grinding away. And I'm going to be working pretty hard, but that's part of a 90-day run. That's what you do. So for the course of the 90 days, my goal is 100. And part of me thinks that 100 is not enough. Like I should create an even bigger goal. But I also feel like it's a very good goal because I know if I achieve that 100, I know within the course of the year, this new team I'm building is going to produce an income. If I can get to 100 within 90 days, I believe I can build a team through the course of the year that is going to be a multiple six-figure team in my life and an income stream that would be implemented over the course of this year. It just can happen. That's the way the math works. You do the 90 days, you don't necessarily stop. But what happens when you do a 90-day run and you pick up 100 people within your business? If you collect however many of them and then your team starts building and you start having some people have some success within your business, what happens after that 90 days is now you've got this story to tell. You got the story of what you just did, and then you get to start sharing that story. And as you're sharing that story out of that 100 people that just joined, a certain amount of people, a certain percentage, are going to say, you know what, I want to do that same thing. And because I've already got the systems in place to help people run in All In for 90, we wrote the workbook. Then they can go out there and start doing it. The only thing cooler, the only thing that can be more productive than doing a 90-day run yourself is when people on your team start doing them underneath you. So that's my goal for the course of this 90 days is to not just get 100 people, get 20 in the first 30 days, but also get people that are running the next 90-day run. And I want to back one up, and I want to see if I can't get one going through the summer. The summer's always a little bit tougher, but I believe with the new product lines and things like that, we got a fighting chance. But summer's a little bit tougher to do the business, but it's possible. And then really, really ramp up for just a massive one come September. So my big vision is to build a multiple six-figure income through the team that I create over the next 90 days. That's my big vision. It's not the end-all be-all vision, and that one I'm going to reserve, and I'm going to keep it a little bit private here, just for a little bit. I'm sure I'll talk about it more. For anybody that I do talk to, for anybody that gets on a calendar appointment with me, that we start talking about joining, or they start talking about joining my team, or we get on a private Zoom call. That's the way the calendar appointments work. If you go to bookwithdan.com, people set up calendar appointments there, and I do these short 15 to 30 minute calls supporting people. And I love doing them with no real agenda. I mean, do I want people to join my team? Of course I do. Do I want people to buy our education and our software programs? Of course I do. But I found when I do these calls, I just have no agenda. I mean, the last call I was on last week, I think I bought their stuff. So, I mean, it just happens. I don't mind having those multi-pitch calls where we just talk about what each other are doing, because you never know what the opportunity is. There's a chance that you might hear about what I do and be like, man, that sounds really cool. I want to come do what you do. And that's awesome. We'll make it happen. I'll get you all the tools and resources. There's a chance I'm going to hear what you have and the services you provide. And I'm going to be like, I need that in my business too. And I'm going to hire you. So I love doing these calls with no real agenda, because I just get to know people and the right things happen, because that's the way it should work. That's the way business should work. I learned a long time ago in this business and in this industry that you never want to try to sell somebody on doing the opportunity with you. Sorry for the big log crash up there. I got a 4-year-old up there. So I think he just jumped off the couch. But I learned a long time ago that you don't want to sell people into doing the opportunity with you, because I can say fancy words. I understand the structure of a sales message. I can get people to sometimes buy things and agree with me, and I can sell them on doing something with me. But if I have to sell them, then they're probably not the right person, and they're probably never actually going to do anything. If I have to work at it too hard, if I have to beg, if I have to work too hard to get that person, it's just not right. The way it should work is just through natural conversation. This is what I got. It's all up here. It's all up front. It's on the table. This is what I'm doing. You want to come with? Cool. This is what you got. I want to do that. Awesome. And just have those pure, honest conversations and let nature take its course. Because when I find somebody, when I don't ask them to get into the business, when I don't ask them to join a team of mine, instead I just share with them everything that we're doing, and they're like, Dan, I want to join your team. Dan, how can I be a part of it? Dan, how quick can I get started? I mean, that's what I want. So, if you've ever had any interest or you want to talk, just, if you want to pitch me on your thing, cool. If you want to just hop on a conversation, learn more about what I do, learn more about some of the marketing strategies that we're going to use for lead generation over the course of the 90 days to keep the pipeline full, awesome. So you just go to bookwithdan.com and you can book an appointment there. So it's got my whole calendar there. It's got Zoom links. I opened up tons of times on it because I want to be on the phone as much as possible. So anyways, that is it. Day one is pretty much in the books. There are 4 major things I'm supposed to do every single day, and I'm supposed to have at least 1 exposure, and actually I'd like to have up to 3 exposures. With the basketball tournament today, I only did 1, but I did a big one. And it's one that's going to take a little while to work through, but I did 1, I did a big one. A fitness call. I need to do my fitness for the day as well, which is going to be a workout. I'm actually going to do that right after I get done recording this. I was going to do it before, but then I didn't want to be huffing and puffing when I was trying to record this episode. Personal development goal. I did my personal development first thing this morning, so we're good there. Did I give 100% today? I don't know. That's one question that's in the workbook here. It's kind of the biggest one. It's right at the bottom. Did you give 100% today? And did you check in with your group or partner? Well, this is me checking in with you guys. Every single night I'm going to record a recap so we can put it out there. Did I give 100% today? I gave 100% in life today. I will say that. I I don't know if I can earnestly say, I've always had trouble with that question because I never feel like I can do enough. And I know there's other people like me out there, but I feel like I did really cool things with the business. Did I give 100%? Did I have, a little bit of extra downtime between games or something? I could have made more calls. I feel like, I don't know. Whatever. I think I came pretty close. I had a good day. So we're going to go with that. All right. With all that being said, appreciate you guys as always. You want an appointment, go to bookwithdan.com. If you're just interested in a lot of the things I do and you just kind of watch and spy like some kind of reality TV show and you want to be able to interact a little bit, you can go to my Facebook group called One Big Vision and just look it up, One Big Vision, see if you can find my name. It's got a big banner on it. It says Watch Dan Break Through His Midlife Crisis, launching February 20th. That's today, 2021. So pop on over there. Otherwise, I'll be back here tomorrow and we'll go again. So appreciate you guys. And this is probably one of the longer podcasts I'm going to do regarding this. So every other day, I'm just going to keep popping on, telling my journey. So driving to work, jump in and listen. I want to inspire you. And I want to be able to show you what it takes and what you need to do if you do have a day job and you're looking to get out of that. Or you have been struggling with the industry and you want to see what does it really take. Because really, these 90-day blitzes are where everything's at. So, all right. Appreciate you guys. Talk to you soon. Talk to you tomorrow, in fact. All right. Bye.